Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnicht Chevrolet Sports Update. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you're having a great holiday season and you're spending it with those you're close to. The Jaguars were about as far away as you can get in San Francisco to play on Christmas Eve and once again lose on the West Coast. They haven't won there since 2005 when they beat the Raiders. But this game, it's not about the loss, it's about how they played. Maybe the worst 15 minutes of football they've played all year in the first quarter, and then really kind of dug in and fought tooth and nail that second quarter to tie the game at 16, and then in the second half just kind of fell apart. It is what happens when you turn the ball over, and Blake Bortles did have 3 interceptions in the game, and one he tried to fit in there, and one was tipped, but it's the guy was trying to throw a back shoulder, and the guy never turned around. But it's what happens to a football team when adversity strikes that kind of reveals their character. So what kind of character did they have? I mean, the Jaguars just kept falling apart. This team needs a maturity check when it comes to what they're going to be in the postseason. They win the AFC South by virtue of Tennessee losing, and they're going to get a home game, either the 6th or the 7th, and more than likely they're going to be the 3rd seed. The only way that they're not a 3rd seed is if the if the Texans and the Browns both beat the Steelers, and that's not happening. So the way it looks, the Jaguars are going to play at home against the 6th seed. Baltimore, Buffalo, Chargers, somebody like that. They beat the Titans, eliminates the Titans, by the way. You don't want to play the Titans up there and then turn around and come back and play them at home the next week. You don't want to do that. So what do they do this week? Well, I think it's easy to teach after a victory, but it's easier to discipline after a loss, because when you give up so many free yards just by undisciplined play, 3 different unsportsmanlike penalties in this game. I mean, those are the 12 penalties overall for nearly 100 yards. That's not the mark of a mature team that's getting and playing the best football going into the postseason. Maybe they don't understand that yet, and that's where I think veteran leadership and Doug Marrone and Tom Coughlin will come into play this week. Calais Campbell's got to get guys together. Malik Jackson has to say, look, I'm not going to lose my mind. Veteran guys have got to have a rein on what's going on and explain to guys that this time of year, there's a certain kind of football you've got to play, because everybody you play is going to be good, and you're going to face adversity at some point. It's how you face that adversity that will allow you to win and identify you as a real serious playoff threat. Hope you're having a great Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you enjoyed the Hanukkah season as well, and we will talk soon. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnicht Chevrolet Sports Update.